Brooke, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and discuss your leadership role within women's soccer?
Hi guys, my name's Brooke Barbuto, and I'm a player in the UWS with the Syracuse DA. I also am the head coach for the 2004 girls SDA team and the assistant coach for the 2008 girls SDA team. I also do a lot of private training, small group training, just working with girls and boys on developing their skills on the field and just helping them excel and bring their game to the next level. I am also the head coach for Utica College and a college and youth female referee.
So, Brooke, in so many ways, you're not just a role model as a player and a former MVP, I may add, but now you're with a new club as a youth coach. Who were your role models growing up, and how did they inspire you to do what you're doing today?
I was a big Mia Hamm supporter. I loved watching her play. I thought she was such a good player. And I think the most important thing that I really liked was she was such a good person and a good teammate and a good family member. She had so many firsts on the field, but also was always so involved off the field and, so willing to like give the fan a high five and go out in the community to help. And I think that that's the most important thing, like not only being a good athlete and a good soccer player, but being a good person.
Awesome. Well, how are you using your passion and role to make an impact on the future generation of women's soccer players? Share with us some of the initiatives or things that you're doing to create more opportunity for women.
So I think one of the big things that we've talked about with Syracuse DA is having the players and like myself included do some like camps over the summer for like younger girls in the club and just getting them involved in the game and having us connect with them and just kind of like be role models for them and help inspire them and let them ask us questions and then having them come watch us play. I think that forms such a connection and just drives so much more like fuel and fire in those younger players when they have someone to look up to and someone that they know on a more personal level. One of the biggest things I like is, I do like private training and just form those relationships with those players. So many times they have like questions and they're nervous to ask somebody, and like their parents will text me and then we'll talk during our lessons and just, help explain the situations to them and help explain my situation and how, I was nervous growing up, how you still get nervous to play, and nerves are a good thing. It's just how you um, transition them on the field. So I think that that's one of the biggest things is just having, us be leaders for those younger players and just making it fun. Everyone plays the sport and is involved in the sport because of how fun it is and how much they love it. And one of the things I like to do the most is just keep it fun for them, like make it fun and keep it fun. Like they do it because they love it, not because they have to or not because it's a chore, but because they love it. So helping to keep that like passion in their eyes and, see them when they score a goal and they celebrate, it makes it all worth it.
So, Brooke, how can people find out more about what you're doing with the club and at the college level, and kind of keep an eye on your career as we look forward to the 2021 UWS season?
So we're gonna obviously create a Instagram with our Syracuse DA for our women's team. So we'll have that up and going, and then just follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and just keep up with like our latest like trends. And anytime that like anything I'm doing, we always like post about it. Whether I post about it on my like individual account, which is just Brooke Barbuto, or through the Syracuse DA, like everything will be up to date on that and just staying up to date with us and definitely coming out and supporting games whether it's in person or live depending on COVID, but just being a fan and staying connected.
Well, Brooke, I really thank you for your time. I appreciate the opportunity to discuss kind of your role, and I look forward to seeing you in action this summer in the UWS with Syracuse.
Thank you so much, Jonathan.